7:34 here on the Big 550 KTRS. If you've been down to the ballpark, you've seen Ballpark Village and a lot of the foundation going in. Today is a special day down at Ballpark Village as it starts to rise out of that parking lot. Let's go live via Skype and video conferencing as well as radio to Ballpark Village, where we see Ron Watermon, Vice President of all things. Ron Watermon, good friend of the show. Ron, welcome. What is going on this morning down at Ballpark Village?
Well, McGraw, it's good to be on. It's a longtime listener, first-time Skyper. We're down here on the Ballpark Village lot. There's a real nice milestone today. They're going to be setting a 96-foot long, and this is my first time on Skype, so I'm going to try to turn the camera around here. Hold on a second. We're going to do the back camera. All right, just to give you sort of a lay of the land, this is a big crane from Ben-Hur Construction. Give you a sense of what's happening here. What they're going to be doing is they're going to be moving this 96-foot beam, which is about 27,000 pounds. And with all the rigging and stuff, it adds up to about 37,000 pounds. What they're going to do is place that, and that's going to be at the southernmost point of the A-frame retractable glass roof that will be over the marketplace, the live marketplace, which is part of the first phase of Ballpark Village. It's going to be a game changer of a place for downtown St. Louis, and this is a milestone moment here with the construction of Ballpark Village.
This beam was created here in St. Louis, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fabricated at Ben-Hur's lot up in North St. Louis, and it was transported this morning. I asked the guys how that process went. They said it went fine. There's not a lot of traffic really early in the morning. They came down Highway 70, came down off of Broadway here, and then they did a nice job. The construction folks here, watch out for a beam, did a nice job with the roadway in. That actually was one of the concerns, is just making that turn from Broadway, bringing the beam in. They've set it here, and because of the weight of the beam itself, they've got to be very particular about exactly how they do this. They've got sort of a 5-foot window to work within, so that they maintain balance with the crane itself because of the weight of the piece. And what's interesting about this piece is originally when it was designed to be two pieces that would be welded together here on site, but they decided to go ahead and fabricate it as a single piece and place it.
Ron,
so this is the first of two.
Ron, you mentioned this is a beam that is going to help support the retractable roof. That's a pretty neat idea. A retractable roof is going to cover what? What is this retractable roof going to be over?
Good question. What the retractable roof is going to cover is there's a live marketplace that will exist between the two major structures here. And just to give you a sense of scale, the building the steel that you see erected here this morning is about a third of the overall development that'll be here in the first phase. I sort of equate it to an Oreo cookie. It's the chocolate part, and then the live marketplace is going to be that creamy filling. There will be about a space for about 2,500 people within the live marketplace. They'll have a large LED screen. It'll be sort of a focal point of the development, and I anticipate, like as the Cardinals get into the postseason, fans will come down and enjoy the road games from here. It'll be a place to be. There's no question about it.
Are they on schedule? Are they behind schedule? Where are they?
They're right on schedule. You know, they're working fast and furious. They've got to get this thing done, entirely done, and ready for opening day of next year.
Now, this retractable roof, Ron, tell us, because it's hard to sort of picture all of this, but the retractable roof is going to be the same building as those rooftop seats. Explain those rooftop seats, because that's going to be a pretty special ticket.
Yeah. One of the things that's neat about this development is it's really anchored by two buildings that look directly into the ballpark. The first is the Cardinal Nation concept, which is a restaurant, a family-style restaurant with a Hall of Fame museum. And a rooftop seating deck, which has 324 seats. So when fans buy a ticket to the game, they'll get a free tour of the Cardinal Museum. And as a lot of fans know, we have the largest collection of memorabilia in Major League Baseball. It's second only to Cooperstown in terms of size. We have over 18,000 items. and over 80,000 archival photographs. So we really have some great treasures, and it'll be a wonderful place to not only walk down memory lane, but create new memories as fans enjoy the game. And then the other major anchor is the Budweiser brew house, which will also have a rooftop party deck. But what's happening today is this beam is going to be forming the A-frame of the roof that's retractable. So it's a polycarbonate roof that will be, they'll be able to open it up on nice days. And when it's open, it'll be 50 feet wide and 96 feet long. So it'll be one of the largest of the retractable roofs of this type of development in the country.
Ron, we are short on time, but is there any other major league stadium? I know there are stadiums that have retractable roofs for the playing field, but are there any retractable roofs for the party field?
No, this is unlike anything that's been done in baseball. I mean, obviously there's the rooftops over at Wrigley, but they're not part of the stadium. And we'd like to think that this is going to be, not only a game changer for St. Louis, but just really in the industry of baseball.
Yeah.
It'll be a very unique experience. I asked Bill DeWitt the question, I'm like, does the attendance count? And he's like, seriously, you're asking me that question? I'm like, yeah, I kind of wonder, is it part of the ballpark? Does it count? So anyway,
some pretty.
Only a PR guy asks those kind of questions, by the way.
some pretty exciting pictures and some pretty neat news coming out of Ballpark Village. Ron, we thank you for being there to show it to us live and describe it to our radio listeners and our TV viewers. One last question: who are the Cardinals going to draft with the first pick today?
I can't tell you that, McGraw.
Do you have any idea?
You'd find my body buried here in Ballpark Village. I can't tell you. I don't even look at the little things on the wall when I walk by the thing. I'm like, I don't know anything. I know nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ron Watermon, who is vice president of just about everything else at Busch Stadium and the St. Louis Cardinals. Ron, thanks for getting up early, and thanks for the insight. We appreciate it.
All right, it was fun to be with you.
You got it. Ron Watermon, longtime listener, first-time Skyper here at STLtoday.com as well as KTRS.com. Some pretty neat video and some pretty extraordinary news considering the start and stops with Ballpark Village. It's nice to see that it's coming out of the ground with that special beam. So next time you're down there, take a look. It's coming together. 7:42, traffic and weather next on KTRS.